So, Constable Noel Maitland, who is implicated in the takeout of his missing girlfriend, Dannalee Donaldson, was today further remanded after his plea and case management hearing was pushed back to November the 15th. A bail application will also be renewed on that date. However, the plea and case management hearing, which was scheduled to start today in the Home Circuit Court, suffered a delay after the prosecution mistakenly had another date for the start and as a result was unprepared. The court was further told that the indictment was not settled and that the judge's orders were not yet complied with. Prior to today's postponement, attorney at law Chadwick Berry, while noting that he understands the constraint, expressed concern about his client's health. But Justice Vinette Graham Allen reminded Berry of the purpose of a renewal bail application. The judge assured the lawyer that Maitland's medical journey will be available on November the 15th, but Berry, in pressing his case, said he was greatly concerned for his client's health as he was observed with patches on his arms, leg, and neck. Then the lawyer apologized for Maitland, who was sporting a gray t-shirt, white shorts, and navy blue slippers. But the judge refused his apology, stating that the real reason for Maitland's attire in court was to display his rashes. Berry also complained that his client had not received medical attention and that his complaints fell on deaf ears. The defendant was subsequently remanded. In addition to murder, Maitland, who has been in custody for over a year, is also charged with preventing the lawful burial of a corpse. Donaldson was last seen at Maitland's New Kingston apartment on July the 11th, 2022. She was reported missing on July the 13th. The police had indicated that investigations concluded that Donaldson was killed on July the 12th between 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. On Maitland's previous court hearing, there was also issue with Maitland's clothing attire for the court. So could it be from then the lawyer was trying to basically show that he had these rashes on him that could have caused from anything, but they want somebody to serve for them? Because at that time, Maitland's lawyer Christopher Townsend said clothing was provided by the family, but the authorities did not take his court attire. He can't come to court in a marina and underpants, Townsend said. Maitland has been charged with murder and unlawful burial of a corpse in connection to the disappearance of 24-year-old Dannalee Donaldson. Her disappearance and the drama surrounding it has drawn nationwide attention. It was first reported on Wednesday, July the 13th. As the previous night, she had gone to spend the night with Constable Maitland. According to the police report, on July the 11th, at about 10 p.m. at night, she was picked up at her home by Maitland in a black BMW motor car to spend the night with him at an apartment located at Chelsea Manor. However, on July the 12th, Donaldson's mother Sophie Love reported to police that she had not seen or heard from her daughter. But based on all forensic evidence, Dannalee was killed on July the 12th. Dannalee Donaldson was a social media influencer and was also a host of the reality show 876 Roommate. She hooked up with Noel Maitland, who is a police officer but also a music producer, who goes by the name Noel one time, but is also alleged to have had an active relationship with a young child involved while he was in a relationship with Dannalee Donaldson. However, there had been numerous arguments between the women and threats made after a strange encounter of how they found out about each other. It's alleged that Dannalee Donaldson had a dispute with a relative or some neighbor and went to the police station to report the incident but was not getting the desired response. So she asked for her man, who is a police officer, only to be talking to the woman police officer, who is indeed the baby mother of the said police officer. It's like, based on Donnelly's innuendos, the policewoman quickly picked up the rate that this seems like something is going on between them. So she showed Donnelly a picture asking, "Is this the police you're asking about?" And that was when the two women were fully aware of each other and knew that they were both seeing the same man. Somehow, the typical style of most women these days, no one want to leave the man. They both held on until the situation turned volatile between both women via phone arguments upon arguments, till the end result is one woman is dead and a lot of suspicion is cast onto the next woman, as it is alleged or it is felt that the boyfriend took the fall for the death of his girlfriend to cover for the baby mother, that is the next woman. There is no getting around it, as there is just too much evidence attaching his apartment and him to the incident. So if it wasn't him do it, it would really have to be the girlfriend. So since it's his apartment and him trying to fix up things, is end up him get held for it, as how it is going right now. However, the police reports, and they're based on their investigation, the only person that they are holding responsible is Noel Maitland, as there's a lot of evidence there. But as you know, word on the street, people talking based on other evidence, is that they just feel it's the girlfriend who did it. We however have to say a big thank you to Andre Stevens, who kept the incident alive, rally all social media personalities to band together for justice. Now we be watching this case keenly, as we have not gotten anybody to do any burial, so anybody can say their last goodbyes. And we definitely do not want Noel Maitland and his lawyers to play the sick game on the judge for Noel Maitland to get any bail. We need him sentenced and full justice served. So this thing about washing him skin and all them something there, we don't care about that. People there out the road have rash on them skin and survive. You understand? Think about the woman, Donnelly's mother, who has not gotten a body to bury, who have not gotten any peace yet to even say goodbye. So the liquor rash on his skin can stay. So if they want time up in a leaf and carry him come court, them can do that, because the last court case then come up with same clothing argument. Now this time in coming shorts and whatever, like him can't put on clothes. Not a thing wrong with them. It's a ploy, and them playing at something to make him get bail. Let's hope the judge, no wool is not pulled over that judge eye, and she make sure say him stay in there until full justice is served. We want justice for Dannalee Donaldson, because at the time DCP Bailey said that the police have carried out several operations, including visit to the Riverton City dump in St. Andrew, aimed at trying to recover Dannalee Donaldson's body, and still nothing. Even the investigators said they suspected that Maitland may have acted alone in causing the alleged death of Donaldson, but they believe that he received help to dispose of the body. However, guys, this is another case that we need to watch very keenly, because we don't want any slip on the rug or any funny dangling. We want justice. Simple as.